Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. An important announcement. So, coming to Mumbai after a long time, 17th and 18th of January 2026. Our Chennai workshop date 24 and 25. Those who are interested can look at the description for the contact numbers and can register. Yesterday, the US markets were volatile, and yesterday it was a very big story. Most of the cryptocurrencies have fallen by 10%. Silver shot up by 6%. Gold shot up by 2%. And US markets were very, very volatile. But the closing was not bad. In pre-market, it was down so much, but actual closing was much better than that. Asian markets, as usual, is mixed, and the GIFT Nifty is almost flat. Yesterday night, there was some kind of a positivity in GIFT Nifty, but right now it is showing exactly flat. And we must be happy if Nifty opens flat. The reason? Look at the US ADRs. HDFC Bank ADR, it closed at 3.75% down, but during the trading, I saw it was down more than 4%. A 4% fall in HDFC Bank is a very big story. However, there is no 1:1 correlation between Indian price of HDFC Bank and US price of HDFC Bank. Number one, in US markets, HDFC Bank trades at a premium. So as and when there is some kind of a bearishness, it tends to fall more than what it falls in India. Second thing, what is happening in US is trading in terms of US dollar. So yesterday, Indian rupee hit an all-time low, so that currency depreciation also will have to be factored in. So assuming that, Indian currency depreciates by 1%, okay, assuming that HDFC Bank is not falling in US, just because of currency depreciation, it should trade at 1% lower to factor in the currency depreciation. So that can be another reason. But HDFC Bank is also down by nearly 2%. Remember ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, you remember ICICI Bank closed in green here yesterday, but it is down 2% in US, but the currency did not depreciate by 2%. So therefore, both HDFC Bank ADR and ICICI Bank ADR are looking very bad. So we need to see whether there will be any selling in these two index heavyweight stocks that might bring down Bank Nifty. So definitely the Bank Nifty will be in focus. Yesterday, the Bank Nifty has slightly outperformed the Nifty. So Bank Nifty is struggling after taking out 60,000. So, of course, it's a fantastic rally. In the last 2 months alone, I think it has moved from 54,000 to 60,000. So that's almost more than 10-12%. So maybe it is time for a bit correction or a small retracement. So that is on one side of the story. The other side of the story is always IT stocks, which are very, very weak. The broader market also not doing really very well. As I told you earlier, there are a handful of stocks, like maybe 5 to 6 stocks that took the market higher from 24,500 to 26,200, and yesterday even 26,300. But the broader markets are not really doing very well. Maybe more liquidity is being sucked out by a primary market. And there are 14 IPOs lined up for this week. Just imagine 5 trading session, 14 IPOs, which means that almost 3 IPOs for every day. So that's a bit high. So maybe, there must be some kind of a regulation that too much of IPOs coming together is not good for anyone. So yesterday I told you the story of MCX. As expected, MCX recovered. Right, BSE is just consolidating around 2,800 to 3,000. So although its all-time high is around 3,100, so the real momentum may come once all-time high is taken out. And IEX surprisingly shot up more than 5% yesterday. So I told you these are the three stocks, which are actively trading in mid-cap space this month. Large cap, as I told you, always keep watching for HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Reliance Industries. And like this week may be a good week for option writers. The markets are predictable and 26,000 on the downside, 26,500 on the upside, right? And yesterday there was a huge amount of call rating happened at 26,200, 300, 400, 500. And 26,300 call option has the highest open interest. Right? And of course, yesterday when the market reversed, right, after market has fallen, about 100 points from day's high, even at that point of time also, this 26,300 call was trading around 50, 51 rupees. I think that must have closed around 20, 25 rupees only. I didn't check the closing prices because I left early yesterday for a lunch at a different place. And moreover, yesterday night, yesterday and today is a national day holiday in Dubai. So because of that, the people are actively going out. So yesterday I also went for a night camping in some desert area. There's a lake called Kudra Lake. So I went for a desert camping. I came back only 2 a.m. Right? So 2 a.m. Dubai time means what? 3:30 a.m. Indian time. So that's why there is no enough sleep. But at least, this market has given a good sleep, at least whatever the few hours left. 26,000 put option is having the highest open interest and 26,300 call is having the highest open interest. So therefore, we can expect Nifty to settle between these two numbers. But anyway, what I did, I sold 26,000 put and 26,400 call. So I'm expecting Nifty to settle down between 26 and 26,400, right? And still, the option premiums are very, very lucrative. Although the India VIX is down, the option premiums are really good. But positionally, option premiums are collapsing. That's because, options always tend to follow the future price, not the spot price. So yesterday, though, the spot fell only 27 points. Yesterday evening, I told you the future price has fallen 57 points. So there is a 30-point contraction in the future price. So that is impacting the option prices across the board. So anyway, so let us see where we are going to open, where we are going to close. But one thing is sure, be ready for a good amount of volatility. So weekly options always tend to be more volatile, especially given that fact that, US ADRs are doing very, very badly. So, again, it is the same set of stocks. If it is a mid-cap, IEX, MCX and BSE. And if it is a large-cap stocks, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Reliance Industries, TCS and Infosys. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.